Hello, gorgeous people. How's it going? Is it like a roller coaster ride for you at the moment? I think we chose the most extreme game in the universe. It is filled with ups and downs. Even like in 30 seconds, you can feel like, woohoo, amazing. And then the next second, you're like, oh, I can't be bothered anymore. Like it's crazy. The energies are just shifting so fast. And it's kind of like a tug of war at the moment with the old is trying to cling on, and then the new or the true earth is trying to shine through. So we're just being torn from here, there, everywhere at the moment. And the old kind of what we would call the old matrix, the false matrix, the old grid, the old systems are just they're falling, but we have to remember this is super exciting, and we need to rise above it because we are the architects of this new earth. So we need to really focus on what we want to put out there, rather than still getting carried away on what's going on over there or what's happening over there, or what's right and what's wrong, especially lately in the spiritual community. I've actually noticed that a lot of people don't want to say they're religious anymore, so they'll say spiritual, and then there's people that have always been spiritual, and then there's this kind of spiritual, and then there's the other kind of spiritual, and then it's like it's just becoming another box, another box again that we put ourselves in. Like you hear so many things that don't go to the white light because that's a trap, and don't send out love because that's not good either. And it just gets absolutely ridiculous, because you start to feel good, and you start to think, oh, this is working for me, I'm going to keep doing this. And then all of a sudden you hear someone say, oh no, but you shouldn't do that because that's actually negative, and you're just like, oh my gosh, you can just go nutty. So it's really valuable to tune into your own energy, your own inner light, your own inner wisdom, your own higher self. Because I'm actually doing this workshop at the moment, a light workers accelerator course, and even the guy that's taking it was saying we should be just tuning into our higher self. And I thought, well, no, we don't have to just tune into our higher self. We can definitely tune into our guides, tune into friends, family, videos, just whatever resonates with us. But if it doesn't feel good, and it just gives you a little bit of a negative vibe, then just move on from it. If it doesn't inspire you or excite you or make you feel good, then just move on from it. You don't have to be listening to everybody. You don't need these gurus and these spiritual people and these there's just so many people, there's so many names for everybody now. But if they make it, if you enjoy it, then yes. I still put hashtag spiritual because it's good for the algorithm, but I can't even say anymore that I am I kind of sometimes I'll say I'm spiritual, but they're not, because it's just there's so many people saying this is right, this is wrong. But we have to remember, this is our own journey. It's not about anybody else's journey. It's about our own journey. And then what happens if we are enjoying our journey, then that frequency goes out into this earth collective, and it really helps other people see what's working. And it also, if something doesn't work for you, it also shows people what doesn't work. So that means they might adjust their strategies or their interests, or they might be inspired by your failure. So like nothing is really right or wrong. I've noticed a lot, that I was talking to my friend about women in business, and I thought, a long time ago that was awesome. Women needed a bit of extra support, but now I'm finding the men need a lot of support as well. So we seem to always go one way, where it was, a lot about men, and then it's a lot about women, and now we need to just find that balance again. Everything, we just create a separation for everything. So it would be really nice just to come back to more of a oneness state, the more neutral state of being within the quantum field, where we're not really saying that's right, that's wrong, that group of people are separate from that group of people. We've got to remember we're all these playing this role of these human beings, this human species on this ascension evolutionary process. So we've got to remember we are oneness at the same time, and it's kind of the old systems have still been creating this separation, completely pushing everybody apart and against each other. Super fun game, crazy game, but let's maybe just be kind to ourselves when we can, and when we're kind to ourselves, that really does support the whole collective, and it just puts out the light, like when you're kind to yourself, you put out the light. Because what's been happening a lot is we've been taught, like our default system is taught to kind of, we're a bit mean to ourselves, we can be a bit mean to others. Like I've noticed my boy, some things he says it can be quite mean and hurtful, and I was talking to him about it the other day, and he said, but it's really funny, Mum. And then I was watching some silly reality program, and this girl was really mean, and this other girl said, why are you so mean? And the girl said, well, that's funny, it's funny to be mean. And it was really interesting. I didn't realize how people actually, they've been taught and they've been brought up, and their default system is to be mean. A lot of the time they think it's funny, they think it's kind of a way of loving somebody. I'm mean, like I'm laughing at you more than with you, but it's my love language. Like, it was so interesting how people feel and their perceptions and their belief systems and what they've been taught, or what they've taught others. So it's really nice just to try and find the light within you. What does make you feel good? Life is a mirror reflection. So if somebody is not being kind to you, you can really take a look at yourself and say, oh, well, where am I not being kind to myself? If somebody's angry at you, you can take a look within you and say, well, where am I feeling angry within me? So it's really good just to take that time to look after yourself, and we don't want to dig too deep, because I don't think we need to dig too deep anymore. We've been there, done that. Now everything is on the surface. Everything has bubbled up to the surface. So everything, all of our insecurities and things that don't make us good, they're all like bubbling right up top now, rather than being deep. We kind of tucked so much away, and now it's all kind of come up to the surface. So I think if we can just give ourselves compassion and love, and just understanding of where others are at, and the old systems are kind of they're really falling, but at the same time there are so many light workers and star seeds, high high beams of light that are in these old systems still, and they're going to be the ones for the solutions that bring in the new matrix template, or the true earth divine blueprint matrix again. So yeah, super exciting time, guys. Just hang on in there. You've got this. You can do this. Please comment if you've got any questions, anything you'd like to ask the universe, the guides, anything that you'd like to share. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My name's Jozee from Lily Leaf 11, and I will talk to you all soon. Peace. See ya.